Okay, let's get on with it now with the first official topic today. And the first official topic today comes to us from John DiPietro, who writes, with the Fox shareholders approving the Disney bid the other day, I'm hearing conflicting reports regarding the Disney-Fox deal. Is it now official? Does Disney now own Fox? All right, thanks a lot for the question, man. And yes, this is once again a great example of a lot of misinformation going around. About 4 or 5 different times now in the past 6 months, people have jumped up and said, okay, now it's done. Disney now owns Fox. It's like, no, they don't. Now it's done. Now they own Fox. No, they don't. Now the most recent one was, of course, last week, the Fox shareholders finally voted, and they did vote to approve of the Disney bid for their company. That clears the way on that level. That's now an open game. So now no one else can come in and submit bids because the Fox shareholders have officially said, we want to accept Disney's bid. However, let's keep in mind that still does not close this deal. This is still not done. It is still not official. We're basically kind of in the same spot we were in back in December. Remember back in December when Disney made their offer and Fox said, we're going to accept this offer. Yay! And there's that big picture of Rupert Murdoch and Bob Iger toasting with champagne glasses. But guess what? It wasn't over, was it? Because then along came Comcast and kind of ruined the party. But even back before Comcast came into it, remember, they were saying, hey, we're still 1.5 years away from this being official because we've got, U.S. government approval to get to. We got international government approval to get to. We got to just dot all the I's, cross all the T's, all that kind of stuff. We're still 1.5 years away. We're still in that situation. The Los Angeles Times kind of summed it up best. The Los Angeles Times wrote this: the sale isn't expected to be finalized until next year. The two companies must still obtain regulatory approvals from governments around the globe. That includes the U.S. Disney also has agreed to divest Fox's 22 regional sports networks. That's something they still would need to do and show the government how they're going to do it, including Prime Ticket and Fox Sports West in Los Angeles. So basically, here's the gist. We are kind of now in that same holding pattern that AT&T and Time Warner were in for over a year. The government's First of all, the U.S. government, which only gave it provisional approval, and that was only one agency, plus international governments have to go and do their due process, then do all this kind of stuff, and then heaven forbid that one of the governments decide to try to sue it. Remember, the AT&T and Time Warner deal is now in trouble because the Department of Justice have just announced that they're going to be appealing the court's decision to allow that merger to go through, so that drama with AT&T and Time Warner still isn't over, right? Look, if I had $5 that I had to bet on this, I would bet that a year from now, 12 to 16 months from now, we will get the final official word that the deal's done and Fox owns Disney. Or Disney owns Fox, switch that around. If Fox owns Disney, that would be a big change of drama there, wouldn't it? If I had to put $5 on it, I would say that is what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. That is the most likely scenario here. This is going to end with Disney owning Fox. However, don't buy in to the hoopla you're seeing with people saying, it's now official, Disney now owns Fox, and blah, blah. No, they don't. They still can't materially be involved with Fox. They still have no say over Fox. They still can't do anything until all this is done. And for the next year, Disney's got to be very careful because you cannot do anything to show collusion. You can't do anything that shows there was conflict of interest. You can't do anything to show there was any antitrust behavior, because if they do, that risks this $71.3 billion deal. For the next year, Disney is going to be completely hands-off Fox. That's what they need to do until all the governments give their approval, and then we're there. And that's where we're probably going to end up. We're going to end up with Disney owning Fox eventually, most likely. But as of right now, no, Disney does not now own Fox. Disney does not now have control over X-Men or Fantastic Four or Deadpool. As of right now, they still do not and probably won't for another year. It's coming, most likely. It's most likely coming, but don't get ahead of ourselves. We're not there yet. Okay, let's move on to the second official topic.